It's a little cramped in here, so bear with me. I'm gonna do the best I can with the space we've got. Hey everybody! We just got our first packages from Buyee in today. As I mentioned before, Shopping Mall Japan is shutting down, so I've had to move on to another service, and so we're gonna see how their packing job is today. And I could get the feeling already that it's going to be subpar if I compare it to SMJ, because SMJ did a really good job with their packing, and I think I've mentioned that before. This here is the last of the Otomedius marquees, which I didn't have before. This one is framed, and it looks like they just shipped it exactly how it came into their warehouse. Which, I mean, it seems it's got here fine, and I'm probably lucky about that, but regardless, I definitely have been wanting to see how they pack things. They do offer a extra package protection thing, and I didn't get it this time because I wanted to see what they do and whether it's worth it or not. So thus far, you know, I mean, I guess this is well packed enough that it's probably okay, so I'm not too worried. Originally, I had thought that this would, they'd be able to take this apart and, you know, break down the frame and roll up the marquee. But it seems like this is actually behind glass, and which I didn't expect, which is nice, it's cool. And mainly I got this because eventually if I ever put together a full Otomedius cab, which is still something I have not given up on, I'll need the frame to mount the marquee. And now I've actually managed to secure a Winning 11 cabinet, which is the same cabinet body. The one thing that I need to figure out once that comes in is how to convert it back to a 4:3 monitor, since the mount for the 16:9 is entirely different than the 4:3 one. So if I really want to get a cab original, even if I convert a different game, I'm going to have to tackle that. Now, I will say this is harder, more to cut open than I expected to get into there, so that's good. And honestly, yeah, this is, it feels like there's one giant glass piece in here, which also seems to be intact, so that's good too. Oh, maybe it's not glass, maybe it's plexi. So I don't know if that's original to the mount or if it's... there, that's all of it off. See, I don't know if that's original to the mount or if that was added since this was, I think, supposed to be... Someone did this to display it. Since there's no cabs left, but we'll see once I get into it. No, that does look, yeah, that looks like the original frame. So it is behind plexi, so that makes me really glad that I actually picked this up and took the risk and spent, you know, considerable amount more on this than I did on the other one. This looks good. And as it is for now, until I get a cab, this is ready to display. I can put something together to mount this up, and that is a really beautiful marquee. So it feels like the front here is just some harder plastic, and you've got the regular marquee on the back, and it's already got the mounts and everything. So the one thing it doesn't have is, I guess, is there'd be a frame here that would attach to the cabinet, and I guess, well, that's something I'll have to fabricate, but this is a very big step forward in getting that done. Unless this is just like a frame, and no, because this looks like it came off a machine or something. Okay, so there's that. The next part, actually, I should have moved this stuff out of the way earlier. We've got one box that came in as well. Let me see, can I push this back anymore? No, yeah, sorry, every room in the house is full of cabinets right now. So, okay. We've got this box, which I think is upside down. very heavy. I don't remember what we put in here. Might say on the outside, whatever, but yeah, I'd really like to see how they pack this stuff, because when they pack things, one of the differences between them and Shopping Mall Japan is that Shopping Mall Japan, you check mark all the items that you want to ship, and they consolidate it as they see fit, as best it can, so that they fit as much as they can into one box. If it doesn't fit, they'll split it and try to reduce your cost. With Buyee, it seems once you have to select specific items to ship together, and if it doesn't, in their automated system, if it doesn't come up as working, then you can't do it. And there doesn't really seem to be any recourse or any way around that. Also, once you've done it, it seems like you can't really change anything, which really sucks, because one of my boxes has already come up and they said, oh, well, this box won't fit through EMS, so we're going to have to send it DHL, which is double the price, and that has me rather upset. Because that's like another $150 out the door for no reason at all. So, this compressed air is just fine, probably. It's not as condensed as the really nice stuff that S&J uses, but that's fine. Seems like it's good enough, and we've got a bunch of boxes in here. So I get the feeling that they don't actually, or maybe they, no, because this is 2 items. Maybe they packed the stuff into the 2 boxes and that's how they did it. Nope, that's 1 PCB, I think. And yeah, no, this is 3 PCBs, which it looks like they just didn't bother packing things in tighter. So let's open up the first one. This one says Tekken 7 on it already, so I know it's an ES3. So I'd assume this is probably how it came shipped to them. Can't really credit them on this. And I get the feeling they probably, well, I don't know if they inspect stuff or not. I have to look and see. I don't remember their fee pricing, whether there's like, if they do or not, but that's fine. This is, at least this item is well packed. So, no complaints there. Can't really worry about that. In terms of stuff being safe, like that's safe. There's nothing wrong with that. Next up, this is going to be another PCB. I think this one might be the Gundam. I've started picking up some Gundam EX Versus that we might eventually start running now that it's a lot more available. Just something to toy with as well. Oh no, this is the Type X4. So this is our other Taito Type X4, which we'll convert to Street Fighter V whenever we're able. Does that mean this one's Gundam? And again, that one looks like it was just how it was packed from the factory. The tape was the seal tape was broken on it, so I know they probably did open and inspect it, make sure it's actually there. That seems like a smart thing to do. But regardless, they could have packed all this stuff into a much smaller box and probably saved some money. Well, actually, I'll have to look and see. Maybe it's not that much, but I feel like they could have saved some money by packing this smaller, but it is what it is. This is just a ring edge too. I think nothing special about it. Yeah, just a regular serial number on it. But yeah, so that's 3 PCBs in 1 box. And all in all, I'm satisfied with how everything came in terms of staying safe. But we'll see. I'm gonna hold my opinion on most of their packing job until the rest of the packages come in. And I've probably got, I think, 3 or 4 more for this first batch. But this part, I was a little concerned, but it looks really good. I love it. So this is going to go on a wall somewhere in the house for probably years before I'm ever able to get a cab working. So, all right, well, that's our first 2 packages from Buyee. We'll be getting a couple more over the next few weeks, and I will be doing openings on those as well. Until then, good luck.